Hello, Forensic Science. This assignment is the Recovering the Romanovs assignment, and it is our kind of final project for Unit 3. We're not going to have a big exam on this section, but this assignment will require you to use everything you've learned about biological evidence, so that includes blood, DNA, bones, other tissue remnants, to see if you can solve the mystery of what happened to Anastasia Romanov. So the website you're going to use is linked here. We'll go ahead and open that. And this website contains a ton of information, which is why I want to walk you through everything and kind of show you where to look for things. So we are looking at just a small portion of this website. You do not need to read through all the modules. So right now we're looking at human identification module. We're not going to work on that one. We are simply focusing on recovering the Romanovs. So when you open that, what I want to point out is there's three different sections of this case, and they correspond with the three parts of this assignment. So each part was titled with what part of the website you need to look at. So part one is the Romanov family. It's going to give you some history. So this is kind of an introduction. When you click on the Romanov family, it will give you the different slides to go through, or you can just kind of click and play through them. If you're having a hard time reading this, you can hold Control and scroll and make your screen larger, which is nice because some of the type does get a little small, and it's kind of fun to see these old pictures up close too. Don't they look so happy? So anyways, that is going to be how to use this website, and you will click through and read information along the way and answer the questions in the file. So part two, you're going to move on to the mystery of Anna Anderson, which is this section here. Notice get some background information on her. And then the third part is the longest, and this is where modern day science was used to actually solve this mystery. So we know the answer, and you'll notice there's a lot of information here because now we're talking about the various different types of forensic evidence in this situation. So take your time. This is meant to be a longer assignment because it is capping off our Unit 3. However, for your answers here, phrases is fine. I do not want long, detailed answers for this until you get down to the conclusion section. And then you should have at least 2 to 3 sentences because you are explaining how something works, why you thought something, etc. So I need to see your thought process in these ones. Parts 1 through 3 are just collecting evidence, so you don't have to be as detailed. All right, I hope you enjoy this assignment and learn a little bit about a historical mystery.